Hey guys, welcome to Realistic Crypto and this week's DCA Bot update. So, it's been an interesting week. It's been an interesting couple of weeks. As you can see on screen, we've got a lot of green going on. It doesn't tell the whole story. All of the short bots are now stopped. We didn't take much of a hit other than in render. Which I decided to cancel the deal and not get back in, but I'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. So, given the changes that we've had in the market, I have set up a couple of new bots. These are long bots, and we'll go through them during this update. So, gains today we're at just short of $26. Yesterday was just short of 50 cents, and again this week, $60. So far this month, $108. Now, this is only one long bot and a couple of the closed short deals. All the rest of the longs are on Mizar, so we'll flip over and have a look at that in a minute. We just take a look at statistics. We're projected to make $116 on 3 commas this month. And if I take a quick look at bots, filter this by real, this is everything that's running unpaused. So in the last 30 days, we took a loss on Flux, we took a small loss on MTV, a small loss on Deeper, and here, a small loss on Render. But what this doesn't take into account is that the short where I'd sold Render, where the DCA Bot sold Render, was around the 60 cent mark. Render's now at $1.33, and clearly I didn't get to buy back in at a good price. So we've effectively missed that opportunity to buy back in and take that 100% gain in the growth on capital, which is slightly frustrating, but these things happen and it's something I've got to deal with. In the monthly update on Medium, I will be including that as a loss, even though it's a missed opportunity. So if we just take a look at the last 30 days, we've got a few bots that have made us some money. So Key Soul, UBX and Pre, all of them had deals that's closed out in the last 30 days. Again, we've not had any deals. They've not been running since early this month. Now again, we've got this KuCoin BTC builder that's currently paused, and we're currently just running a low time frame 1 minute 1 minute bot at the minute. If I just jump over to active deals, you can see we've got a lot of deals open. These are just opening and closing pretty much all day. I think if we jump back to bots, they are currently projected at around 8% a week, so 1% a day. Now, we'll be monitoring these very, very closely. Any change in the market could make some substantial losses there. So definitely one that I'll be keeping my eye on. Next, taking a look at Mizar. So trading enough volume now to jump from Nebula to Protostar level, which has given me a further reduction in fees for the volume, which is great. If we look across the days, you can see every day has been green. We did have some losses on 27th, which was Friday, but the gains just outweighed those losses. Take a look at the week. Made around $223 this week, and so far this month, $534 in longs, which is pretty good. We'll take a quick look at those. So if we jump over to DCA bots and subscriptions, we've got a few bots running here. A couple of these are new, and I'll talk through those in a minute. I've also set up a bot on Woo Exchange, so Woo gives you, if you buy and stake Woo on Woo Exchange, you get to trade for free. These are free. So I've done that already, and like I say, we've got a bot set up there that's relatively new. I'll leave a link to Woo in the description below if you're interested in signing up. I'll also leave a link to Mizar in the description below if you've not used Mizar before. There's a video which I will leave somewhere here. Gives you an overview of Mizar, but there's no upfront subscription fees to pay, so you can potentially save some money there on subscription fees upfront. So let's just take a quick look at these. We'll start with the ones that have been running the longest. We've got the multi-condition bot that runs on Binance. This one's been running for about a month, but we've been adding capital to it throughout the last few weeks. We started off with around $1,500, and we've built that up now to around $4,500. That's made $318 this month, and then if we just go ahead and take a look, it's made $176 this week, which is pretty good. If we flick over and have a look at the KuCoin bot, so this is the other one that's been running for a little while. We've not touched any of the capital that we put in there. We kind of left there, and that is set to reinvest the profits, so it's increasing the base order size. So that's been running for a full month and made over 10%. Good. We then got a Bybit 20x cross. I had $40 in my Bybit account, so I set up the bot. Now, obviously, this capital includes leverage, but we've made about 50% on that in the month that we've had it running. There's 2 separate subscriptions IDs for this because stopped this subscription and created another one for whatever reason. And finally, there's a couple of new bots. So the WooX, which I mentioned, and Binance, I'm testing some settings on using the parabolic SAR. So if I just jump into current positions, what you'll see, so is that we have a bunch of Binance pairs. That USDT is the one that I'm testing on the parabolic SAR condition. That's not got any safety orders, which is why it's red. And it's just got straight $100 to hit its deal close conditions. And then we've got the remaining Binance ones. Again, Woo. I think that's running at 20x leverage. $11, 55 cents for the deal start. There's a few $100 in that account, so there's a number of deals that can open there, and then the remaining ones that we've got here are all from the Binance bot. So all in all, it's been an interesting week. Bitcoin's still pumping as we speak. It's at the $23,850 mark. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting few weeks for bots. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what happens. So that's it for my update this week. If you do want to talk about DCA bots or passive income or crypto in general, I have left a link to the Realistic Crypto Discord group below in the description as well. So by all means, it's free. Come join, come chat. Always knocking around in there. So yeah, that's it from me. Thank you very much, everybody, and goodbye.